Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got Battlbox for the month of October. Halloween is right around the corner. One of my favorite holidays. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this and see what we've got. There's a little bit of a sneak peeker for you. Feels kind of a heavy box. Alright, what do we got here? We got Mission 128. So, Mission 128, the theme is locked, loaded, and ready to roll. So, October's here, and you know what that means. Cooler nights, shorter days, and the perfect excuse to get your kit dialed in tight. This month, we're talking about keeping your essentials close, your tools tougher, and your gear organized so you can move out on a moment's notice. Mission 128 is built for speed and versatility. Gear that clips, rolls, hauls, pries, and slices its way through whatever's in your path. Whether you're cracking open crates, grabbing gear on the fly, or packing for the unknown. Everything in this box is made to keep you mobile, mission ready, and looking like you planned it that way all along. Alright, so basic box. We have the Dingo quick release tether. Now, I don't know if you guys remembered, but they always had a little thingy up here about what the basic box, or you know, what the idea of the items in this were, but it's completely gone. So we have the Dingo quick release tether. Alright, comes in this bag. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So we've got some really thick paracord there to make your knot. Whatever you're going to hang off there, and then put this on your pack. Now see, I'm always complaining about hanging stuff off the back of your pack because I wouldn't ever trust the clip that you're using, but to be honest, this seems pretty heavy duty. The spring on that's very strong, and so that might not be bad. Still don't like to really hang stuff off the back of my pack, so, but this seems to be pretty sturdy. I don't know if it's a... Yeah. So, don't really have any use for it, I can tell you that. But the quick release feature is nice. You know, you could use this for hanging stuff on like a rope in your camp. You know, there's other uses for this. So, will I ever use this? Nah, probably not. But if you're outdoors, you know, even in your garage, you know, there's stuff that you can clip, lanterns, things like that. You want to quick release it. So there's uses for this. So probably many more than I wouldn't think of. If you guys have any use for this, put in the comments what you would use that for. See what he's got to say. Keep it close, keep it secure, keep it quick. The Dingo quick release tether makes sure your keys, flashlight, or multi-tool are right where you need them until you need them right now. With a rock-solid stationary clip, rugged nylon strap, and a crown Sonnet paracord weave that's tough as it is good looking, this tether deploys with the push of a button, and when you need extra reach, that 3-inch paracord stretches to 3.5 feet in seconds. Clip it, carry it, and lose it. Wait, what? Stretches. I mean, I guess saying if you have to use the paracord? I don't think it's... Yeah, I think they were saying that you can use the rope if you need it. Yeah, I thought it was like it stretched or something, but no. I must have read it wrong. Can't even get the freaking bag closed. I don't think it ever did close. Anyway. So yeah, I guess that paracord stretches out to 3 feet if you need it in an emergency. Alright, on to the next item. Tumbled titanium EOD robotics breech bar. So, a pry bar. So this is it. The EOD Robotics Incorporated. This is a solid piece of titanium, so it is not going to snap. So, yeah. You know what I could see using this for? Like splitting tinder and stuff. I could totally see that. But it's a breech bar. Don't think I'm going to be breaking into buildings anytime soon. But I guess if shit hit the fan, it's still asking for trouble if you're breaking into buildings, though. So pry, pound, pop, or punch through it. This bar's got you. Made from grade 5 titanium. It's half the weight of steel. I was going to say, it's pretty light for as big as it is. I mean, it's half the weight of steel, corrosion proof, non-magnetic, and meaner than it looks. Lash it to a stick for extra leverage. Hammer with it, chisel wood, or crack open a stubborn crate. No gimmicks, no fancy polish. Just a solid, indestructible hunk of get it done. Yeah, I can see that. And it is very lightweight, too. I will tell you that. But like I said, the first thing that comes to mind for me is splitting tinder and stuff. You know, back into your hatchet. But, or you could just use a hatchet. Doesn't either way. Or breaking into buildings. I like its fact that it is lightweight, though. The staff recommended. But, that's probably something that probably will never get used. Here we go again. We've got the last item on the basic is the Battlbox 30-liter dry bag. Really? Battlbox. You know, I didn't want to complain this month. Really didn't. Because look, we've got another dry bag, and it is Battlbox. I'm not going to take this out. I just got a dry bag. Oh, by the way, that backpack is awesome. I've already been using it. It's really big. It's a oh wait, this isn't. No, this isn't. My bad. That's not it. That's not the dry bag. Here's the dry bag. It's still got Battlebox's logo on it, and it's just a typical 30-liter dry bag. Nothing special. I think they got a picture here. That's it. So, we just got a dry bag from Battlbox. Last one. And I don't know if it was the month before or the month before that. We got another dry bag. So, I'm drowning in dry bags. This one feels a little bit nicer than the one that we got. It was from that company that we've been getting stuff. But this feels better for some reason. But it's also branded. So I don't know if this is their own product or what's going on here. So we're being sold their own product. Unwillingly. So, this 30-liter dry bag is your waterproof vault on the move. River crossing, no sweat, torrential downpour, bring it on. With a roll top closure, padded straps, and multiple lash points, it keeps your gear sealed tight while riding comfortably on your back. Whether you're trekking on the shoreline, hauling through camp, or caught in a storm, your load stays bone dry and mission ready. You know, one cool thing about dry bags that I was realizing the other day, is you could actually use them to store or haul water. So you can either keep the water in or keep the water out. So that's going to round it up for your basic box. I do believe basic box is around $50, and I don't think that's worth $50 right there. I know they're going to charge a lot for that stupid breech bar though, because of the titanium. They're going to probably, their website probably like $40 or something. But anyway, we're on to the advanced box. This month we've only got one item, and it's the Battlbox Pack Out Roll. So in a sense, just like the gear bag that I have never used, we've got another one in a sense. It's just another gear roll. That's all it is. And again, I'm not going to open this because I have no use. Some of these things are going to become, for sale here. Yeah, wait till the end. We'll talk about that. So let's read what he's got to say. The Battlbox Pack Out Roll is your grab-and-go gear locker. Built from heavy-duty ripstop with weather-resistant reinforced vinyl pockets, it laughs at dirt, dust, and mud. Large SBS zippers, UTX Duraflex clips, and a detachable shoulder strap make it easy to haul and quick deploy. Use it for tools, med gear, knives, auto repair kits, camp kitchen setups, you name it. Pack it right, and it'll even fit inside the 30-liter dry bag for a streamlined loadout. Whatever the mission, the Pack Out Roll keeps you fast, organized, and ready. See, there's nothing really wrong with these items. We just keep getting repeats of, like, this one's a little bit different than the other one, but I could totally see this for your camp, hang it in the tree, and you've got your toiletries and your med kit and your bug spray, and you got your bear spray down here in the bigger bag, that kind of things. I can totally see that. Problem is people like me, we just keep getting the same stuff. So it looks like it's a nice bag, I'm not gonna lie, and I can feel the quality of it. Of course, it's another Battlbox item, so they're producing their own stuff now and throwing it in their own boxes. I mean, it's smart business practice, but I mean, they're definitely saving money. Again, this is something that at the moment I have no use for, so we might start selling this stuff. If somebody's looking into that dry bag and that pack roll, send me an email, and we can work out a deal, because I don't need them, really don't. So with that being said, that was the advanced box. Now the Pro Box. The Pro Box, we've got the Blowfish air inflator and battery charger. Now I'm excited, and you want to know why? Because I've been wanting to get an portable air inflator for a while now. I've really needed one, and I've been holding off on buying it because I didn't know, they're pretty expensive, and I didn't know what brand was a good brand. And that's the only thing that I can say about Battlbox, is most of the stuff that they have has been really quality, good stuff. So yeah, I'm glad that I got this. I really, really need this. I have an EV, but that car, every 3 months, I got to put air in the tires. I don't know if it's because it's heavy or what. I mean, the tires are new, so I'm thinking it's a heavy car. But this is going to be awesome. So this features 4 pressure modes: PSI, bar, KPA, and then it's got a maximum of 150 PSI, and I only need 35 per tire. Adjustable preset pressure with automatic shutoff. Cordless operation with optional cigarette lighter power cord. Integrated flashlight with 3 lighting modes. Ideal for automotive, motorcycle, bicycle. This item includes the Blowfish cordless inflator, cigarette lighter power cord, USB charging cord, your air hose, your Presto valve for bicycles, 2 inflatable nozzles, sports ball nozzle, and an extra fuse. The battery on this is 4,500 milliamp. I was expecting the battery to be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. 100 watts of power, max pressure 150. Yeah, well, hey, if this thing can air up freaking four tires, dude. Yeah, this is, at least I got something out of this box that I'm actually really going to use. Alright, so we've got all our little goodies up here. Our hair hose, and there's for our tire. That's all there. I like it comes in a nice little pack here. So everything's all nice and tight. Oh yeah, I can't, man. I'm so happy I got this. So glad. Usually I don't take these off, but I'm going to want to be able to read that display. So it looks like we've got our controls here. I have to tell you, it doesn't... I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy duty for sure. So you got your USB in, USB out, cigarette lighter port. That's for your pump, and then your light. Power's on. It's got a full battery. There's your flashlight. I will tell you, this light's completely useless. I mean, I guess in the dark, in the pitch black, when you've got nothing better, but let me see here. And that's it. I mean, like I said, maybe in the dark, if you've got nothing else, you need an inflated tire, it's going to be just barely enough, but that's hilarious. But you know me. I got plenty of lights. I don't have to worry about that. So, now it's got your up and down. Set it. That's probably your start button. Well, that just made me jump. And that's not going to go good with the neighbors. But yeah, no, it's definitely a little air pump. I could feel it too. It was blown out pretty good. It's got some different modes here. I'll have to look into them. Oh, car, motorcycle, bicycle, and toys. And then it shows a person sign. I don't know what that means. So I'm assuming that it automatically just turns off. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, hold it down to turn it off. Well, this I'm really, really glad to have. You know, that's one thing, I liked about Battlbox is that, they give you stuff that, you would otherwise, you wouldn't normally buy, and that's why I've liked them. But recently, it's just all been about bags. I don't know what the hell they're wrong with this guy, dude. He's got a bag problem. I don't get it. Bags and tool rules. I mean, I think it's just because it's cheap, and they're making money like that. But I mean, come on, Battlebox. How many freaking bags are you gonna give us, dude? The backpacks are fine, I guess, but when it comes to like all those dry bags, man, like unless you're like running some, rafting operation. I mean, what's the deal with all the freaking dry bags? I hate to complain. See what he's got to say. We need to finish this up. The Bloatfish cordless air inflator turns roadside headaches into quick fixes. Set your PSI, hit start, and let it work. Once your tire ball or inflatable is topped off, it shuts on automatically. Run it cordless or plug into a vehicle. Alright, so you can basically plug this into the vehicle and run it too. So if the battery dies, that's great. And once you've got and you've got options wherever you end up, a built-in flashlight with 3 modes keeps you covered in low light, and the EV hard case packs all the accessories you need. Lightweight, compact, and feel ready. It's a mission essential for anyone on the move. Well, I'm not going to argue with this. I'm gonna, like I said, that's going to be used. As a matter of fact, it's going to be used tomorrow, right away. But I mean, these are a tool roll, a dry bag, a pry bar, and a accessory clip. I mean, these, come on. It's like they give you one main good item, and then the rest of it's just filler. But the Pro Plus item was a QSP Gannett folder knife. I heard people complaining about it. Looks pretty nice though. Looks pretty nice to me. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. And like I said before, if anybody's interested in purchasing the Battlbox pack out roll and that dry bag off the channel, and the proceeds would just go to funding the channel some more, shoot me an email and we can communicate that way. But that's going to be it for this video. So until next time, y'all have a good one.